It's September the 3rd, and I noticed that while I was starting to review the video that I took on September the 1st was not that clear. There was a lot of wind, so I'll be going back and forth between that video showing footage from there and this video. It's now September the 3rd, if I did not mention that already, and it is raining. It's just my luck, but that's okay. It's nice and cool. I have my hat on just so that I don't get that wet while I try to finish up what I'm doing here. But I really didn't do much here on my plot. All the peppers I started will be outlined here, either side by side or with some text below. But everything is looking really good today in terms of the peppers taking. I accidentally pulled out the cucumber that I had here because I decided that I would plant seeds directly of cucumber because the other one was leggy. And then I cleaned up. What happened between the few days that have gone by is it did rain before today, and a couple of the sunflowers actually broke in several places. So all the scraps you see here on the ground I'm using as mulch. I cut them up in smaller pieces, and then the bigger ones or thicker ones are over there, and I'll put them on another bed that's not occupied. But that sunflower there, I'll get to it later and what's going on in that bed, number 14. But a lot of the bitter melon has been pruned back because of that sunflower that went down. And now you can see the okra clearly. There's a couple that have formed. Or one that I saw, actually. I see a lot of buds. Maybe there wasn't enough airflow. So this sunflower that has been taken out will help. But check this out. This is all the bitter melon that I got with all the overhang on the sunflower and on the edge of the plot here. Looks like the bunnies really enjoyed this spot here of the cover crop. The tomatoes are looking good that I did put in this plot. I'll put the name of that variety. I did not mention it in the original post for this month. So I will come back to plot number 14 here. And what I did today is, since it's forecasted to rain, it was forecasted to rain, I planned to do a first succession of carrots. So there's carrot in this row, and I did apply fertilizer on top. Here's a picture of it, and I'll come back in a couple of days and put it in all the gross beds because that fertilizer is for that application. And then this is a mix of mustard, turnip, whatever seeds I collected from last year into this year. It was a whole hodgepodge, as I would say, of seeds, and I just wanted to get them in the ground. I'm sure there's green onion in there, a walking type Welsh onion as well. And then over here I planted also cilantro. I don't know if you've been keeping up with my channel, but I had harvested seeds actually from, I believe it was this plot right in that spot of cilantro, and now it's coming back around, starting a succession, and that'll be really nice to have. Might just have it as cut and come again. I'll let the Grove know about that. I think I covered everything in this plot, but yes, oh sorry, going back to the sunflower here, you can tell the scraps are all over here, and I left this one stalk in place, but it looks like it's going to come down pretty soon because it's rotting right at this point here. And then plot number 15, I did end up putting that sachet on the black-eyed peas. I'll go and show a close-up, but here are some pictures of what it looked like before and after. See what happens. But the loofah is looking really good. Look at these beautiful flowers, and even though it's raining, there's pollinators out here. The amaranth is really nice and tall. I think it's almost ready to harvest. I'll find out in a few days. And then I did find a bunny, a good-sized bunny in this area here. And the pods of the black-eyed peas are being eaten. Here's proof of it. So in this plot, I planted out another row of cilantro. I had so much seed, I didn't even take the seeds out of the plants, or I didn't harvest them or save them in smaller packs. I'll show you a picture right here of what it looked like in just the bag, and it's been sitting there for months. And it's scattered here. There's still plenty left. So I'll rake this in slightly and cover it. And in this row is Swiss chard that I got from Partners, a feed store, a garden and feed store here in Frisco, Texas. So I sowed quite a bit, so this will be used as cut and come. Hopefully the bunnies don't get to it. And then here is beetroot. So this will also be cut and come, and then maybe we'll leave a couple, or actually a few 6 inches apart to form their roots, the beet root itself. But the plan is to, which could change, is for this plot here, this last one, to put this to rest for the winter, to give it a break, because that's what we did with this plot here in front, which is plot number 12. And then this one will get its turn maybe the next year. So I'm sorry that I have to go back and forth on, or I had to go back and forth on the update for this month, but hopefully this is much clearer. Happy gardening.